If you are watching this means that you are probably thinking of auditioning for the Mulan dance team. I am the Chinese dance team leader, and I'm going to give you a tutorial for a 30-second clip of a dance that we will be learning throughout this semester. So you will send this in for your audition. You will also send in a little extra tiny bit that I am going to tell you to do. And then if you have done a solo piece before, please send in a 1-minute clip of it if you want to. This is optional, so if you don't have it, do not worry, we're not gonna hold it against you, but if you have that, that would be cool. So yeah, that's the audition process. So now going into the dance itself, this dance is called Tianyu, which means sky bath, heaven bath, etc. Basically, when you dance, you're going to imagine that you are dancing in like a pool or a puddle of water. So when you dance, there's a lot of like water imagery. You're like kicking up the water, etc. You're also wearing these long dresses, so you will want to pull up your dress a little bit so when you walk, the front of the dress doesn't get trailed in the water as well. So for every Chinese ethnic dance, there's something called a 基本动作, which, basic move. It's going to, educate and sort of like inform all of the rest of the movements in the dance itself. So like Mongol has its own 基本动作, Xinjiang has its own basic move, etc. For Tianyu, which is a Tibetan dance, the 基本动作 for this is going to look something like this. You are going to be, your legs are going to be bent in sort of like a narrow squat almost. And then your chest is going to be forward, but you're not going to be hunched over like this, because then you look like a turtle. We don't want that. So when your back feels like it's straight, it's actually not straight. It's still kind of curved a little bit. So what you want to feel is like you're arching your back, and that's how you maintain that really like straight slanted line. So when you're standing up, it feels like you're arching, but then when you come down, you're actually just normally straight. So how you're going to move from this position is you're going to go like this, and then your supporting leg is going to come up into like a releve or like half, like that. And your other leg is going to brush in front, and make sure to point that foot. That's a really important detail that you cannot miss. So when you pull your dress up like that, you're going to walk forward like this, very gently, just sweeping the floor. Okay, and then in order to move backwards, you're just going to move sort of in like a diagonal position, like that. And notice how I'm being very gentle with my steps. It's very calm, like the water, it's, flowy, etc. So in terms of the audition, I want you to submit, along with a 30-second clip of the video, I want you to submit like an 8 count of you doing this 动作. So you're going to submit 4 counts going forward and 4 counts going backwards. So it's going to look like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. And throughout that whole time, try to make sure that your back is as straight as possible. So now I'm going to break it down step by step. So the first move, if you remember, is what I taught you at the very beginning. It's going to be 2 steps, like this, 1, 2, okay? And generally in this dance, we always start with our left foot. There's like one place where you start with your right foot, but ignore that, we're gonna start with our left foot. So I'm going to go 1, 2, And then you're going to run back. Your arms are going to go up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to slowly come down. And then you're going to turn to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your arms are going to come upwards like this. 3, 4, 5. Your booty is going to go to the right. Your head is going to go to the right. Your arms are going to flip to the right. So they're going to be 5, 6, 7. 7, both of your legs are straight and you're leaning, or like your hips are kind of like bending to the right side. You're going to look over your left arm like that, and then make sure that this arm is straight. 7, and then 8. I'm going to transition from this position where you're like looking over and you're sort of like over into this position where you're sitting kind of in this position and you're just like sort of looking in this direction of your hand. And then from 8, you're gonna go 1, because like your arm flicks out like that. 1 and 2. You're gonna somehow transition so your leg is gonna kind of come down, and then your body is gonna make a circular movement to come down. So once you're in this position, you're going to just hip back like that. In this dance, there are a lot of movements where you will go like that. Your back is gonna initiate the movement, and then your chest pulls you forward. So you're gonna hip back like that. I think that's count 2. Something 2, 3, 4, or maybe 5. I'm not too sure about counts. But after you come up from here, you're gonna turn back, forward, back, and then you're going to come up on releve, and then you're going to slowly curl your arm in. 8, and then you're going to step from so you're gonna turn to your right side, and your left leg is going to come like that. So you're sort of like facing the back. So from here, you're going to go 1, and you're gonna do this position again. So from here, 1, the counts are wrong, and then you're gonna look up, and then, so up, down, and notice how I'm grabbing my dress again. Up, down, kick. For the kick, it's gonna be your right leg is up, and you're also gonna look to the right as well. And kick, down, and then what's gonna happen here is that your arms are gonna come up as you run to the left side. So your arms are going to come up, and then they're gonna come out to the side, and then they're gonna come out like that. And that is your last position of this entire little 30-second clip. So now I'm going to do it with the counts specifically. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So that is it. Okay, so that was the tutorial, and so you can like just play back and play forward all the different parts that you might have missed, and then just sort of go along with the little clip that I put in the beginning with me dancing to the music to just compare. So good luck.